Most men over 50 are invisible. Not because they are old, because they are wearing the wrong shirt. Every morning, millions of men over 50 get dressed and accidentally erase themselves. The wrong shirt does not just look bad, it destroys the authority their life has earned. The half-sleeve shirt is one of the most powerful garments a mature man can own. But 90% of men over 50 are wearing it completely wrong. A poorly chosen shirt does not just look bad, it shrinks your presence, adds visual age, and removes the dignity your decades of life have earned you. The shirt you choose after 50 is not a casual decision. It is a declaration. It tells every room you enter exactly how seriously you take yourself. Most men confuse comfort with dignity. Comfort is a feeling, dignity is a signal. After 50, you cannot afford to sacrifice one for the other. The fabric you wear tells people how much you invest in yourself. Synthetic fibers signal neglect. Natural fibers signal intention. The difference is felt before it is seen. After 50, your face carries experience, your posture carries history, your presence carries weight. The shirt must carry all of it with you, not work against it. There are exactly 5 half-sleeve shirts that work for men over 50. 5 specific constructions, 5 specific fabrics, 5 specific signals. Everything else is noise. By the end of this, you will understand not just what to wear, but why it works, how it works, and what it communicates to every person who sees you. The first shirt is the Oxford cloth button-down half-sleeve. It holds structure across an entire day, breathes without clinging, and maintains your presence from the first meeting to the last handshake. Oxford cloth is woven tighter than standard cotton. That tighter weave means it resists wrinkle, holds its collar shape, and never goes limp by midday when your presence matters most. The structured Oxford collar frames your face like a border frames a painting. A limp collar creates softness where you need definition. A structured collar creates authority where people need to see it. The second shirt is linen in deep navy or stone gray. Linen in dark tones is not a beach fabric, it is sophisticated authority in warm weather worn by men who understand context. Linen breathes without looking casual and drapes without looking loose. For men over 50, drape is everything. The shirt must skim the body, not wrap it, not hang from it. The third shirt is the microcheck or fine plaid in muted tones, gray on gray, navy on white. The pattern must be small enough that from 6 feet away it reads almost as a solid color. This is called visual texture. It adds depth to your outfit without creating noise. The wrong pattern adds age. The right pattern adds dimension. The difference is measured in millimeters. The fourth shirt is the military-inspired half-sleeve in olive, tan, or stone. Chest pockets add upper body structure, stiffer fabric creates shape, and the overall construction projects physicality without effort. The fifth shirt is the merino wool blend half-sleeve. It holds silhouette better than cotton, regulates temperature better than linen, never wrinkles, and looks expensive because it transfers that signal directly onto you. These 5 shirts are not interchangeable, each one is a specific tool for a specific environment. Knowing which tool to use and when is the difference between looking good and looking correct. Sleeve length is non-negotiable, it must end exactly at the midpoint of the upper arm. Too short reads boyish, too long reads shapeless, and only the precise middle reads intentional and correct. A half-sleeve shirt worn untucked must end no lower than the middle of the trouser zipper. Anything longer cuts the body horizontally, shortens the legs visually, and collapses the entire silhouette. 1 button open for any environment requiring formality, 2 buttons only in pure leisure. If chest hair extends beyond 2 centimeters past the collar, the shirt goes up 1 button, always, without exception. In peak summer, fabric must be under 140 GSM. Anything heavier clings and shows sweat patterns that destroy presence instantly. In transitional seasons, 160 to 180 GSM creates the right visual weight and authority. The shoulder seam must sit exactly at the edge of the shoulder bone, not on the arm, not toward the neck. This single seam controls whether the entire shirt reads as custom-fitted or carelessly chosen. A soft fused collar loses its shape by midday. A fully structured collar holds from morning to evening. Collar deterioration by afternoon is visible evidence that you do not invest in quality, and that signal spreads. The color of your half-sleeve shirt must complement your skin tone at this stage of life. Silver and gray hair changes your contrast level dramatically, and your shirt color must be recalibrated accordingly. Dark tones, navy, charcoal, deep olive, burgundy, create contrast against silver hair and project authority. Light tones, white and light blue, work only when the shirt fabric has enough structure to hold the look. The fit at the chest must allow 2 fingers of breathing room when the shirt is buttoned. Any tighter and it pulls across the pectorals, creating horizontal stress lines that visually expand the midsection. Shirt maintenance separates men who own good shirts from men who wear good shirts. Incorrect washing temperatures destroy fabric structure in 3 cycles. Tumble drying Oxford cloth kills its weave permanently. For professional environments, the Oxford cloth half-sleeve in white or light blue must be tucked into dark trousers and finished with a leather shoe. This combination builds a complete visual argument for authority. For social environments, the linen half-sleeve untucked pairs with straight-leg chinos and a clean leather loafer. One watch, simple dial, nothing else on the wrist, let the shirt carry the look without competition. For leisure, the microcheck or military shirt worn open over a plain white crew neck creates visual depth without effort, a man who understands proportion even when he is not trying to impress anyone. Travel demands the merino blend half-sleeve above all others. It packs without wrinkling, arrives looking pressed, and performs across temperature changes, from air-conditioned terminals to warm arrival cities. Colors shift with the season, lighter tones for summer, deeper warmer tones moving toward winter. Stone becomes olive, white becomes cream, navy becomes burgundy. This is not complicated, it is intention applied to light and temperature. Formal occasions that stop short of a suit call for the Oxford shirt tucked, with a dark blazer over it and the sleeves of the shirt visible below the blazer sleeve by exactly 1 centimeter. This detail signals precision. The accessories you pair with these shirts must never compete with them. A leather belt matching the shoe tone, a simple metal or leather watch, and nothing else. After 50, subtraction is always more powerful than addition. Posture determines whether the shirt works or fails. The most perfectly fitted Oxford cloth shirt on a man with collapsed shoulders communicates defeat. Stand at full height, the shirt does the rest. These 5 shirts are not a wardrobe, they are a vocabulary. A vocabulary of visual authority that speaks before you open your mouth and holds the room before you say a single word. Men who dress correctly after 50 are not making a fashion statement, they are making a life statement. Still here, more present than ever, and dressing accordingly.